Hello everyone, and welcome into another LEGO Bionicle review. Now for today guys, we are not going to be doing a LEGO Bionicle set. Instead we're going to be doing a review on a LEGO Bionicle book. And here we have guys the LEGO Bionicle Quest for the Masks of Power activity book number 1. Very awesome looking book. It only has about 32 pages guys, and it is for the ages of 7 to 10. However, I bought it just as a collection for myself because it just looks really awesome. Now guys, here we have the front cover as you can see here, and here is the almighty awesome Ekimu's mask, the mask of creation. Very nice indeed. And here is Tahu, the master of fire, I assume trying to take the mask before Mikuta can, right there on the top left hand corner. And here is the Lord of Spiders, as you can see right there at the bottom, and here are his little minions, the skull spiders there. I hope you guys can see them really well, but there they are. And now guys, one of my favorite things about the book, I think the most favorite thing, my most favorite thing about the actual book itself is the mask right here. And here is the protector mask, the golden protector mask, as you can see there, which was temporarily worn by Ekimu because of the fact that Kolta, for those of you who don't know who Kolta is, he is also known as the Skull Grinder or Lord of the Skulls, who was the leader of the skull creatures and one of Mikuta's minions. So he temporarily took the mask of creation while Ekimu was asleep, and so Ekimu had to temporarily wear this mask, as you can see there. But it is definitely a very nice mask indeed, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little closer look at it. Just if I can get a better image. There we go. So here it is, the mask, guys. I actually blue tacked it to the actual book itself because I already had opened this. But here it is, guys. Very nice looking mask indeed. No different to the other protector masks, other than the fact that it comes in the trans blue, if you guys can see that there, with the golden color. Very nice indeed. So that was the mask that Ekimu temporarily had to wear. Whoops, it fell there, but that's the mask he had to temporarily wear before he could reclaim his original mask. But there is the front cover, guys. Whoa. Let me see if I can zoom in better, but there it is. There is the front cover, guys. Very nice indeed. And here we go. So we're gonna look at the first page there, and here we have, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that really well. I am really sorry if the lighting is bad, but here it is, guys. Here is the island of Ekahu, which is known as the, I guess, the place where all the different elemental creatures live, as you can see there. So you have ice there right at the top, there is water, there is jungle, fire, earth, and stone. So it says here right at the top, once upon a time Ekahu was a peaceful and vibrant place. The island was split into 6 different realms, each ruled by a different power element and tribe. The people lived in harmony and shared a joy for life. So there it is, guys. There's page number 1. I hope you guys can see that. Anyway, guys, moving on to page number 2. As you can see here, all it is just a little word find there. As you can see, it just says here the mask makers there, and you just have to find the words, but pretty self-explanatory. And then here, guys, is a little activity where you can place the different masks based on the phrases. So here it says right at the top there, I'll read it out for you guys. The masks created by Mikuta and Ekimu had different properties and shapes, but the method used to make them was always the same. Put your collector's masks on the shapes on this page. The shapes that match your mask will tell you truths about the masks of power and the mask makers. So there it is, guys. That's another activity there. Very nice indeed. And here we have, guys, a little comic flick which shows you the loving relationship that occurred between Ekimu and Mikuta, as you can see there. So hope you guys can see that really well, but there is Mikuta and Ekimu shaking hands, and that's them working together building the different masks. Very nice indeed. And then here we have the Corrupted Mosque that Mikuta did make from the 6 elements, I should say, if you can see it there, guys. And he wanted to, I don't know, rule the world or something like that. And there is Ekimu, the mask maker, getting ready to pull off the mask of his brother because it would have done something bad. I think it would have taken over him or something like that, or destroyed the island itself. But there are the 3 different masks. So here is the mask of control, the mask of creation, and here is, I assume, the mask of destruction, or the mask of ultimate control or power. I'm not sure, guys. You let me know what you guys think it is, but I actually don't have any idea what that mask there is. I'll show you if I can get a bit of picture there for you guys, but there it is. I hope you guys can see that, but yeah, very nice indeed. And here we are, guys. It says here, the plague of spiders. So all it says here, the Bionicle legend says that people of Ekahu were attacked by foul skull spiders. These evil creatures were sent by their master, Lord of the Skull Spiders, to find the masks of power. So all these skull spiders here were used to try and find the different masks of power in order to prevent the Toas from, you know, being more powerful, etc., etc. Here is the next page, guys, and it says here, the protectors of Island foresaw that help would come from space and evil spiders would be defeated. Follow the lines to find out which realm each protector looked after. So it's just a little maze, so guiding them back to their own islands, as you can see there. Very nice indeed. A nice little activity there. And then here is a little fact kind of activity where you have to match up the facts with the right Toa. So it just shows you the different Toas, and then you just have to match them up. Pretty self-explanatory there, but very nice activity indeed. And here we have the... Actually, I have no idea what this is. It says here the Toa must find 6 masks of power to combat the evil spreading across Ekahu. Can you place the missing masks in the grid below? Make sure that each of them appears only once in a row, both horizontally or vertically. So I assume that you need to match these up here and make, I guess, a row of 6. But that's pretty easy. That shouldn't be too hard, but yeah, pretty easy there. And here we have Kopaka, Master of Ice there. Hope you guys can see that really well. I'm really sorry, but there's Kopaka, Master of Ice, and Izator, the Protector of Ice there as well at the bottom. And it's kind of just showing you a maze, and you have to get to the mask at the end. Very easy, very nice. And here on the next page, as you can see there, all it does is showing you the different symbols there. Hope you guys can see that, but there are the different symbols there, and all you have to do is just match them up with the right I guess little circle there, but you guys get my point. Anyway, moving right along, here is another activity, and all you have to do here is match up the picture. So here are the pictures at the bottom there. Hope you guys can see that, and you just got to match them up with the right image. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory there. What else do we have here? Oh, here we go. So here we have a weapon worthy of a Toa. So I assume you need to find the missing weapons. So let me read this out to you guys. It says here, the heroes are always weapon ready. They never know when there might be skull spiders hiding just around the corner. Look at these 6 pieces of equipment. Which one is missing from the picture puzzles below? So I assume you have to use these sets down here to find the missing pieces. Pretty self-explanatory there. Pretty easy activity, I would say. But then again, you know, I am not 7 to 10, so it doesn't challenge me. And I assume it wouldn't challenge you guys too. But here we go. Moving on to the next page. And here is Anua, Master of Earth there, as you can see there. And it says here that a huge underground cave hides the Mask of Power. The only way to reach it is by jumping on floating rocks. Anua can only move horizontally or vertically from rock to rock, and he may not step on the same rock twice. Ooh, very interesting puzzle. So you have to move, you know, from side to side. You can't go to 2 of the same rock twice, so I guess that is quite a tricky puzzle, but shouldn't be too hard, guys. But yeah, very nice indeed. And here we have, oh, this is a very interesting one. It's just finding the difference. Very easy, I guess, activity. Very cool there. Hope you guys can see that, but there it is. And here is a maze where you have to kind of use your brain a bit. And it says here, the realm of jungle is overgrown with dense forest. And Liwa can barely see his mask of power in the thick vines. Which 3 vines should he cut to get to the mask underneath? So there is the maze, guys, as you can see there. And he has to find his way around and try cutting the right vines. Very, very cool indeed. There we go. And here we have the underwater siege. Hope you guys can see that properly. And it says here, the Mask of Water is in danger. The Protector needs your help to defend it. Help him. Help him? Okay, that's very interesting. So I think this must be a male then. I must have been wrong this whole time. I always thought Kivoda was a girl because of the fact that Gali, Master of Water, was a girl herself. So that is very interesting. So excuse my error there, guys. So Kivoda is actually a guy or a dude or a male. So just letting you guys know. Very interesting. But here are the skull spiders. Very interesting. So it says here, help aim his torpedoes by drawing straight lines from each one so that they stop as many skull spiders as possible. So you just have to draw a line and just make, you know, I guess destroy them all. But very cool indeed. And here, guys, is the Mask of Power for Gali, as you can see there. Very, very nice there. I hope you guys can see that really well. But there it is, and all you have to do is just finish the drawing. So I guess that's how you take the mask. But there it is. And then here is a little continuation, I think, of the comic flick. It says here, battle in the ancient city. So I guess it's the Toas fighting against the Skull Spiders and the Lord of the Skulls, or the Lord of the Skull Spiders there, as you can see there. Very nice indeed. And then here is the, oh, very interesting. This is a, I guess the Bionicle written language there. I hope you guys can see that really well, but there is the Bionicle written language, and all you have to do is kind of translate it and then write it down at the bottom there, as you can see there. Continuing onwards, and here we have on page 25, guys, is the Awakening. Now what it says here, the Masters of Elements have found Ekimu's lost tomb and have awoken him. But this won't be the end of their struggle with evil forces. Look at the picture and connect each close-up with the right Toa. So here we have are the different Toas, as you can see there, all the different Toas, and here are the symbols, and all you have to do is just match them up. A nice little activity there. But moving forward, here we have the game of masks. It says here that the Skull Spiders have stolen the Fire Protector's mask. Embark on a dangerous journey with your friends to the heart of the spider webs to retrieve the mask. Who will reach the mask first? The rules of the game are set out on the next page. So here are the rules, everyone, and I'm just going to read them out for you guys. Here it says here, find some counters and a dice. Each player must choose to be one of the 6 elements. Place your counters at the start. Take turns throwing the dice and moving around the board. If your counter lands on the element you choose, you can roll again. When you reach the finish, you must defeat the powerful Skull Scorpion by rolling a 6. It is only then that you may collect the mask. So there it is, guys. A nice little game you can play with your friends if you choose to. I do definitely like the artwork there. Very nice indeed. Very cool. And moving along. Very interesting. Here we have a quiz page. So here we have, as you can see here, 10 questions, and it says here right at the top left-hand corner, I should say, sorry, the Toa have retrieved all the masks of power, but this is not the end of their adventure, merely the beginning of their struggle against evil. Try to remember the legend and answer all the questions below. So for those of you who are masterminds in the Bionicle stories, this would be definitely a good way to test yourself, but very nice indeed. And there is Skull Grinder, as you can see there. Very nice. And moving along, here it just shows you the answers. Pretty self-explanatory there. And here is the last page, and I assume this must be a poster, which you can frame, I assume, if you would like to. Very nice picture there. You can see Skull Grinder, you know, trying to attack Ekimu there with his temporary mask on top. Hope you guys can see that. And there is his shield. Very nice indeed. And there is the Mask of Power for Tahu, Master of Fire there, trying to stop Skull Grinder from taking the Mask of Creation there. I am really sorry about the light, guys, but there is the image. I really hope you guys can see that very well. But there it is. Awesome, and that is the end of the book. And here, guys, at the end here, it's just the Lord of the Spiders, or the Skull Spiders there, as you can see there. Very nice little artwork at the end. But, however, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I have, everyone. This is just a little review to show you what's inside the book, the different activities, and the masks that you get to collect as well. But if you do definitely want to buy the book, as I did say, it does come for around $8 to $10. You know, it is a good book to collect. If you do want to collect it, by all means do. But hey guys, I really hope you have enjoyed the video, and I really hope that you guys do subscribe and like this video if you have genuinely enjoyed the video, guys. I will be talking to you very, very soon, guys, so stay tuned for more videos,